hearing. Is there any member of the public wishing to make comment on agenda items 1A through 5A only? Consent agenda.
Thank you. Item 1A is approval of vouchers for the week of August 22nd, and item 1B is approval of payroll for the period ending August 15th.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second. Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. So reports and presentations. The first presentation that we have is a proclamation or a certificate of appreciation recognizing Boy Scout Troop 1473 for keeping Clallam County waters clean by installing 4 pet waste stations and cleaning up beaches at Fort Williams, Dungeness Landing, Salt Creek, and Cooper Point. So present this, and is there a spokesperson who wants to give us a little thumbnail description of what's happening? Thank you very much.
Clallam County, and especially Clallam County Environmental Health and Parks Department, I want to thank Queen of Angels, Boy Scout Troop 1473 for their work on keeping Clallam waters clean. As the commissioner mentioned, they installed 4 pet waste bag dispensers in 4 different parks. And they also have the glamorous job of cleaning up pet waste on the beaches, 4 beaches there, which I really appreciate because I know it's difficult to go around and pick up old pet waste. But they did it, and they did a great community service, and we wanted to thank them for all their help. It was an Eagle Scout project, and it was a group effort where everybody got a part. Have the words to say?
Just thanks my troop, thanks guys for helping me out. I couldn't have done without them, and just I wanted to better Clallam County, and thank you for the support.
Just come together before you get a picture for posterity.
Short guys in front.
Thank you so much for all your help.
And next, we have a certificate of appreciation awarded to David Resorsa for over 16 years of service to the Clallam County Road Department. So, Ross.
I'll attempt to make my comments relatively brief here, which is, most of you know, an oxymoron. We actually have 2 people leaving, and it was just fortunate to have both of them here. This was a good time to do both at the same time. First, Dave Lasorsa. He's our environmental coordinator, the person who is responsible for getting the huge number of permits that are now required for us to do anything on Clallam County roads. And it's kind of an interesting history with Dave. He's been with us for 16 and a half years. He came to work for the Clallam County Department of Community Development in 1999 as a critical areas planner. Now, about that time, the permitting processes, at least from my perspective, we started getting the screws tightened down. They really, from a whole bunch of different directions, what, we have to get a permit to do that? And Dave was actually one of those people who was on the other side and was the person who was making us do stuff that I didn't understand why we had to do this stuff. So, not only via us, but via the construction community, he got the nickname of Evil Dave. And if you know Dave, he is very passionate about what he does, absolutely professional. But he scared me. When we had this job opening for an environmental coordinator, actually this was kind of, we phased into it with a person who kind of brought us up to the point where Don McGinnis, my predecessor, who's here today, also fairly short, recognized the need that we need a dedicated person. We're actually getting into the permitting process enough now that us engineers can't stay on top of it. Too many details. We're going to actually get a person to do this. I was somewhat skeptical that we actually, was in denial that we actually needed somebody that would do full-time permitting, and it has become abundantly obvious that sometimes full-time is not enough. So anyway, Dave was one of the applicants for this position, and the process taught me a very good lesson in administration. I was associate engineer at the time, so I was overseeing a few people, getting into the administrative role a little bit more. From my perspective, I was going, do we want this guy that is Evil Dave? Do we want to actually consider bringing him into our shop? How are we going to ever get anything done if we have this person in working for us? Fortunately, the interview team was wiser than my fears and brought Dave in. And that's a very important lesson that I'm sure that those of you who have done administrative work for many, many years understand. You have this excellent personality who's out there, who may be on the other side of the equation and perhaps giving you grief per se. Hire him. Get them on your side of the line, then they gotta work for you. And has just been a fantastic match for us and I think for Dave too. Certainly bringing him into the road department family, he integrated, he has been this person. I'll use, for example, we have a lot of maintenance activities that involve ditches and water and getting dirty water into clean water. He's worked tirelessly with a group called the Regional Road Maintenance Program. It's a group of a local agency who saw the need to get permits